quick segment, go.
Yeah. I'm about to be in not this state, so...
I did something to attempt to fix the audio problems that nobody but me complained about, and I don't think I succeeded. And I apparently have, like, a dead cat in my throat, so... Anyway, this is Plok Town. I like this level a lot, too. And now I can't hear you at all. Why is the game so freaking loud? I already turned it down. Game, get quieter. Okay, maybe not.
I'm talking.
Yes, it's still, like, loud as shit.
I can hear it very well.
Game. Stop being
but
loud.
But it's not like... Yeah. It's probably gonna be good.
Okay.
Okay. Also, if there's any difference in quality on my part, I have new headset powers.
Indeed. Anyway, last time I got Grandpappy's magical amulet, which lets you do this. And then you get very angry.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, basically what you're doing is you tap L and R to shoot shells out of your reserve, and then when you do an A button jump, you turn into a buzzsaw. Because why not? And no, nothing in the game tells you that that is how you activate it. You just have to press buttons and figure out that L and R will do it. But I guess the manual would say it. I don't know. So, where exactly are you going? Just let everybody know.
I'm going to Pennsylvania to see cousins, and apparently my, uncle's band has something going on that's going to be fun for no one except those involved. So, yeah, next 2 days I'm gonna be sleeping on the floor.
Yay.
And quivering in fear of their dog, who, hates everything that lives.
Okay, then.
Their dog doesn't like people.
Pointless thing about the level here, you can either get on this platform now, or you can do something stupid.
Yay.
By doing that, it made a crumbly floor, so you can now get on the platform again. I don't know if there's any point, if you do that from the beginning, you can get up here early, but you still have to go through the bottom part, so I don't think it's actually saving any time. I'm, very close to death here, trying to find some sort of health, but instead, bonus level. I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. It looks like an abandoned theater. And okay. And momentarily we will find out that now we have to do this. And there is a stupid flower up there that I have to kill, which you do by collecting shells. I don't know what the hell this game is, because it certainly doesn't make any sense, but whatever. This is kind of to be expected at this point. And then we do this, and why can I not proceed through the level? Did I, sequence break it? Because I don't think I was supposed to kill the flower by, using the bees, so... after you kill the flower, you're supposed to be able to drop it up. There we go. Thank you, game, for finally deciding that I can go down. I don't even know. Must get the... No, I wanted to get the red thing. Red thing. Okay.
The red thing.
That, adds a letter to the name at the top, and when you fill that, you get a continue. Funky thing about the continues that I learned. Apparently, they do not act like normal continues act in other games. Instead, they're basically a one-time use save point. So, if you get a continue on this level and die, and then get a game over, then you'll start here, regardless of where you actually got the game over. But then if you get another game over after that, it'll take you to where you got the continue before this one. It's really weird.
Well then,
I don't know.
it's kind of a weird things of doing way.
Yes.
I can't talk.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
why. I'm curious as to why this game cannot save or have
Yeah, I saw
passwords.
something about that.
Yeah, like, I know that a lot of older games didn't save just because they were kind of short and didn't need it, but this is a somewhat long game, and it gets really freaking hard later on. So, at least the ability to have passwords would be nice, but they don't even give you that.
So, I'm sure everyone knows, but, the zombie apocalypse has started.
What?
Did you not hear about that?
No.
It's not actually a zombie apocalypse at all. The guy was on drugs, but, a naked guy in Miami attacked someone and ate his face.
Wow. Was he on bath salts?
They believe it was either bath salts or PCP. And apparently there have been, like, several other reports of things like this happening recently.
God, of course it was in Florida, though. Do you ever watch Nash?
No, but I know enough about Florida to know that it's really terrible.
Yeah, I never knew that it was bad until I started watching Nash. He has this show called What the Fuck Is Wrong With You, and it's just a bunch of terrible, terrible news stories, and, like, the majority of them come from Florida, because apparently everybody there is insane.
Apparently the, like, sex offender rate in Florida is, like, 10% of the population.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a very good state. I don't know why Mickey Mouse put his house there.
So anyway, this is the Penkinos, which is a very random boss. Of course, going with the weirdness of the game's flow, we have Cotton Island, followed by a boss, then 2 levels of a different type. Then they decide, no, enough of this, let's go to the black and white levels, where they throw the same boss at you again. Then you get 1 more level, and then another boss. I don't know, I'm fine with games not having a very specific flow, like, oh, there has to be exactly 3 levels between each boss, but it's just so unbalanced.
Well, clearly the only solution is to sue Nintendo.
And I love the way that you fight them. You, like, make spikes pop out of the background to pop them.
Or, sue Nickelodeon for showing a car crash on SpongeBob.
Yes, what was that all about?
I don't know. If that woman got away with it, I should just sue them for the stupid toenail scene. The thing, like, traumatized a 3-year-old I know of.
Another weird thing about the mechanics in this game that I read up on, if you play the game in Child's Play mode, you never actually fight this boss or the next one coming up, unless you have to use a continue. If you use a continue, then it, like, dumps you off at one of the bosses and then lets you progress through the game.
Alright, well, we'll probably have to, or by probably I mean definitely, stop here, but we can, like, add a second part to this segment if you want later when
Yeah,
I'm back.
that's fine.
Alright, I'm sorry that I ruined everything.
It's okay.
Alright, this Yucky Flea Gunge.
Yes, Flea Gunge. Isn't Gunge, like, a type of rock music, or I think that's grunge. I don't know.
Whatever it is, that word is terrible.
Yes. So, I guess splicing in second half of this video now.
That's a very scary face over there.
Yes,
Anyway.
it is.
Yeah.
Die.
That was a beautiful ending.
Stupidest recording test ever. I'm gonna be sticking it on the end of the video. Oh god.
So, here we are 4 days later.
Yeah.
I'm actually back in the state now.
And not sleeping on a urine-soaked mattress.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought I was gonna be doing.
But nothing of the sort happened.
No, I got to sleep on a urine-soaked couch.
Oh, okay.
So how about that Pikmin 3?
It exists.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm, like, remarkably blasé game news unless it happens to be Pokemon or Smash Brothers related. It's like, yeah, there's 2 Mario games that are announced now, and it's like,
And sadly, those 2 things are like the only things that weren't talked about at E3.
They weren't mentioned at all, other than that they exist.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon has something in the stupid Nintendo land, but other than that...
I thought you meant the Mario games, never mind.
No, Pokemon and...
So, yeah, I've seen the Pikmin 3 video, but I have not seen anything else, and I don't really care that much.
Also, the pink Pikmin, why did you just not mention them at all?
Because it was supposed to be a surprise. Or maybe they're just not Pikmin, I don't know.
They show it on the, like, teaser title screen at the very beginning for 2 seconds, but they're not like, hey, new Pikmin. But then those stupid rocks come in. I hate them.
And they kept saying, like, this allows for deeper gameplay. They said the word deeper, like, 16 times. I don't know why we noticed this, but...
And also, people on the internet kind of need to shut up because they're being all sarcastic, like, oh, Nintendo's really hardcore, and then posting pictures of, like, Nintendo Land. You know, they did show third-party games. But you're just being an asshole.
So anyway, I haven't said anything about the actual level here. Other than the music being cool, this level is kind of funky because it has these rising pillars. The gimmick with these is that once you hit the thing, it'll go up, and it'll go back down, and then that's it. So, you either have to be quick, or you have to, like, shoot it a whole bunch of times, and then it'll keep going. There's actually nothing wrong with just being quick, but for some reason I would always, like, do it wrong and fail at this section massively, but I think I'm okay at it now.
And then I burped 6 times. I don't think you could hear any of those.
Anyway, there are 2 presents here. Which one should I get?
Yes. Oh no. Yeah. Good.
Here we have... Okay, this is the good one. The other one... I don't remember what it does. I think it might just be the gun, or like the Rocky. I don't know. But this one can shoot upwards, so it can get rid of the stupid beehives, so that's good.
So there's like pulsating yellow cactuses.
Yes. Let me through! That was short-lived.
Huh? Oh, no, you don't have it anymore.
Those are like the most worthless beehives. I don't know why I'm killing it.
You should be able to eat them.
Oh, like Yoshi. God.
It's crapping themselves because the new Mario Brothers will have the baby Yoshis.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they actually have, like, abilities specific to their color.
Yay.
I don't remember all of them, but I remember that the blue ones can, like, shoot bubbles that attack things. It's a bit odd, but...
Betrayal! No. The blue one should be able to fly, but...
I did see something, it was like the pre-conference thing on TV or whatever, and someone... I don't think they were joking, but the people that were, like, hosting the pre-conference talk thing, pretty much summed up what, Nintendo's fan base and everyone else's fan base is like with games. Basically, stay true to the old stuff, but add everything new. Make everything new.
Can you even do both?
No, that's the point. They weren't joking, they were like, oh, you should stay true to the style of game that we all know and love, but we also need new stuff to keep it fresh, and people who were like, which one do you want?
Yeah, as I mentioned in the, like, 9-hour-long thought dump video, people are always bitching about Nintendo not having any new franchises, but I don't really know why they would have to, because they pretty much have a franchise for every genre of game that you would want. Like, I'm sure there's a few, like, there isn't really a first-person shooter, but there's Metroid Prime.
I get GoldenEye, but...
I mean, does Nintendo really need one of those? I mean,
really?
There's only, like, 4,000 other ones on the other systems.
Oh god, you need to have the... just superimpose the image of the
picture.
Call of Duty. Alright, we need an idea for a new Call of Duty game. Shoot people, everyone's like all disinterested, with new guns. Ugh!
Yes.
That's the noise that they make.
These faces are weird because you stand on them and then they're like, oh, and then they just fall asleep. And they become Garbo faces. So anyway, that was Venge Thicket.
And we talked about it 0% of the time.
Yeah, that's okay though. I mean, what can you really say about this game?
Flow.
Acrylic, will be mine again. Ooh, yes. It had to be said creepily.
Alright then.
Okay, this level is kind of funky. There's a secret right here at the beginning, where there is one of these fruit dealies that you can
Massive
hit.
newspaper.
Yeah, you can hit the fruit to make a warp, but there's no way of really hitting it. So what you actually have to do, let me rewind, is you have to do this, and then, like, let them come at you slowly, and they'll hit in midair, and then you can do it in reverse also. Good. And goddammit, I missed. See how horrible the race is. I think this is the worst race in the game. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You're on a unicycle, and you pretty much just have to choose the correct path. If you choose wrong, then you're just completely boned. But it gets so much worse, because then you have to ride on these stupid things with a unicycle, which is like trying to eat a dick. There's spikes. Guess what? Now I'm not gonna make it, because I hit the spikes. Now there's spikes down here.
Nope.
That level goes on for like 9 miles. It's horrible. But, yeah, if I tried, I could probably beat it with, like, massive rewinding abuse, but I'm not going to do that, so... Instead, we get catfish and newspaper
But they
and...
have really, really weird faces.
They really do.
They're like, "Argh!" Like, really odd-looking face.
Ah! What the shit just happened there? That was, like,
Right?
the greatest glitch.
These little circle things.
Huh?
What are the green things supposed to be?
I don't know. Once again, though, the game decided to become loud mid-video, so let's turn it down a little bit. I just don't get this game's volume. It's, like, extremely inconsistent.
Like X3.
Yeah, not nearly as bad as Gex 3, but...
I think it's just my presence. As long as I'm involved with the game, the volume has to be crappy.
Yes. Was the volume horrible in, Hotel Dusk, or was there not even any audio in that game?
Yeah, there was audio. I mean, I was quiet, but you can hear me.
Because I did watch a bunch of segments of that, but it's been a while. The only thing I really remember is Billy Mays and apples existing in a basket.
I remember those two, but beyond that, I don't remember much, and I was in it. So, yeah. I've gotten mixed opinions about that. Some people think it was boring, other people think it was funny. I don't really care.
So anyway, as for the Wii U in general, I don't know how much has been said about its, like, hardware capabilities, but I know there's still, like, 4 million people bitching about how, like, it's probably not powerful enough. Because, like, yeah, it's better than the PS3, which it should be, and there's no real excuse for it not to be, but if there's gonna be people saying that it still isn't good enough, then, I don't know, like...
I have two things to say about that. First of all, I'm pretty sure it's either equivalent to or more powerful than the PS3 and or Xbox 360.
Yeah, and it should be, because it's a generation ahead of them, but...
Yeah.
Rewinding problems.
And secondly, I don't get how people can bitch about graphics in general, because we've pretty much made them look as real as they can get.
Yeah,
I mean, if you made them look any more real, it would just be life.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree and disagree with that, because
Yeah.
they can always be better, because we haven't hit Pixar level yet, but do we really need to? But the main problem I have with it is that better graphics, if anything, detracts from the game, from what I've seen, because we actually rented this game earlier this week. It's called Arcania Gothic 4. Apparently it's part of a series, but we had never
Why is there a sequel for everything?
I don't know.
And I don't hear about them until it's like the 12th one.
I don't know. Apparently it's part of a series, but we never heard of the series. But anyway, if you look at a screenshot of the game, it looks really good. But oh my god, the frame rate fricking sucks. Like, the game just cannot handle itself. Like, we looked at this one review of it, and it said that it's basically like you're playing it on a PC that isn't quite up to scratch. And that's a very, very good comparison, because it's really, really stuttery, and there's pop-in, like... I don't know, the pop-in is really bad. Like, I was noticing character models, like, go through drastic quality changes just from standing still.
Apparently Arkham City had that problem, like, textures would load a little bit late.
Yeah, and then, like, yay for the flamethrower, this is the best part of the level.
Yay.
What was the
Ice
other
tank.
thing? Well, you know how with pop-in, like, as you walk, like, blades of grass and trees and stuff will become more detailed as you get closer to them. And
Right.
I kind of hate pop-in. I'd prefer if the graphics were overall worse, but they were more consistent, but it's a matter of opinion. But in this game, the pop-in, like, things would disappear before you got to them. It's like they were trying to fade away because they think they're behind you, but they're not.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, all I'm trying to get at here is, like, if the graphics are too good that make the rest of the game suffer for it, then you suck.
Well, one of the main complaints, I like how it's
Finish your
been
thought
like...
here. We're gonna stop at this part.
Oh, well, then I'll just say it in the next segment, then.
Oh, okay. There's a spider over there. Yeah, I don't know. Just act like we're recording. Okay, now act like we're recording without you getting your leg shot off.